What is up, guys? It's your boy Stannymon here, and welcome to episode 15 of Pokemon Omega Ruby. And guys, we are going to start off with a powerful team recap, so let's get started with Scrubber Ducky, aka the Vibrea, with the moves Dragon Breath, Crunch, Sand Attack, and Earthquake. Next up is Speedy Gaming's, aka the Swampert, with the moves Mud Shot, Rock Slide, Water Gun, and Mud Bomb. Next up is Jen Myrtle, aka the Roselia, with the moves Magical Leaf, Stun Spore, Leech Seed, and Toxic Spikes. Next up is Royalty, aka the Gardevoir, with the moves Psychic, Draining Kiss, Secret Power, and Calm Mind. Next up is Obito Uchiha, aka the Latios, with the moves Recover, Dragon Breath, Luster Purge, and Psycho Shift. And our final team member is, of course, Orange, the Linoon, with the moves Headbutt, Rock Smash, Cut, and Surf. And with that, guys, that is the team going forward. And you know, guys, I've decided that before I go any further, we are going to actually make an official team change for the moment. And of course, the reason that I've decided to do this is because I think that this will be a better choice. So we are going to add the newest Pokemon we just got, which is Lolo, to the team, which is the cast form with the moves Rain Dance, Sunny Day, Hail, and Weather Ball. And I think, honestly, that might be a good change of the team, because cast form, as you guys know, has the ability of Forecast, which allows cast form to transform into the weather, or transform with weather. So I think, honestly, that would be a really good team change. So going forward now, we will have a new team member. And with that, guys, we are going to go ahead and get ready to start off this episode right by picking up some potions, getting ready to go take on this next gym. So I think we should buy, we're gonna buy, we'll say 15 hyper potions, and just so that way we are not short any Pokeballs. And it looks like we have 4 regular Pokeballs, 5 Great Balls, and 7 Ultra Balls. So actually, I think we're okay with that. But I will pick up, we'll say 7 Revives, and we're going to come down here and pick up 6 Full Heals, just because we want to make sure that our team stays really fresh. Now from here, guys, as you guys know, we are going to be taking on the 6th gym in this episode. So before we do that, I do want to go ahead and run across here to pick up an item, because as you guys know, we cannot go very far without getting a specific item from Steven. So we're going to go pick up the item from Steven. We will do a few battles, and seeing as how we are going to need to do some battles, we are going to change the entire team around. We're going to move Royalty to the front. Actually, we are going to move Lolo to the front. Let me rephrase that. And we're going to move Obito Uchiha behind him, along with Royalty. So that way the team is relatively organized, and we are in a safe position to be able to deal a lot of damage. And as you guys know, I do want to pick up a lot of experience here, so that way as we move on, we are not falling behind too badly. And our first target is a Goldeen, so I think what we are going to do is we are going to go for a rain dance. So that way we will transform into a rain or a water type, and then we can use Weather Ball, and we can see how much damage this water form does. So let's see. And it looks like it's almost a one-hit KO. So we're gonna go for one more and try to take down this Goldeen all at once. And there we go, guys. Down goes the Goldeen. And I'm pretty sure Castform, like I said, will be a pretty decent Pokemon. And seeing as how Seaking is coming in, actually, we won't switch out. We'll stay in. And I know it's probably not the smartest move, but I don't think the Seaking is going to have a lot that'll deal a lot of damage to us. So we should be okay to stay in. Ooh, and that did very little damage. So we're going to switch over now and we're going to start hailing. So that way we can become the ice type Castform. And we can see how much damage this Weather Ball does to this Seaking. Because as we saw, the water form did not do as much damage as I would have liked. So let's see what happens here. And it's still not really dealing a lot. But I'm pretty sure it did deal more than the water type, so we should stay with this. And it looks like we might take a few hits from the Fury attack here. And we took 4, it's not bad. Almost 5, but... And it looks like we're going to need to change out, I think, because I don't think Castform is doing such a... Well, Castform is hanging in there, but not a good time. So we're going to go out to Obito and let Obito deal the damage that he normally, or that he can deal, because as you guys know, Obito being the legendary Pokemon has a lot of power. And of course, Obito having a lot of power means we can go for one of his strongest moves, which is Luster Purge. And we'll see how much damage this does. And down goes the Seaking just like that. And Obito will gain 1,000, and Castform will gain 1,000, which is great for us. But as I said, guys, I do want to try to be able to make it to the gym today, take on the gym, and then from there we can move on. But before we can do that, we will need to, of course, pick up the item that Steven has. So we will just be trying to get away from as many battles as possible right now. But if we cannot avoid them, we will do them. And as you guys know, I will be trying my hardest to make sure that we stay on top of everything. So that way we are in really good shape. And I love the idea of having this Castform on the team right now because of the weather change ability currently right now. Having Weather Ball as well is making a very big difference. And down goes the Swablu, which is great because we're gaining experience very quickly on cast form. Of course, we will need to heal after this. So before I get too far into this, I will throw a super potion up on cast form and Obito to make sure that we stay right on par. And what we are going to do is we're going to just quickly switch so that way royalty is up front for the moment until we get past this part. And then once we get past this part and we move on, once we get to a certain point, it'll be really easy for us, and we should be able to hopefully run through these next few gyms very easily with no problems, especially with knowing what we have in our party right now. I do believe we should run through these gyms with a lot of ease. And with that, guys, we're just going to start off light, go with a secret power, see what happens. So seeing as how this Kecleon used Psybeam, we are going to use Psychic, bring it down to a very low amount of health, reduce its special, or its defense, I believe that's what it was anyway. And we are going to just go for a secret power to finish it off, and down goes the Kecleon. And royalty in Obito leveled up to 34. Let's get that Obito hype. And now we've got the Devon Scope. And I believe we also get the Swampert right here, which is great news for us, because now Speedy Gaming can Mega Evolve, which is going to be very awesome. So let's not waste any time. We're going to put the Swampert on, of course, our Speedy Gaming, so that way our Speedy Gaming can just race right through and help us out quite a lot with everything. And we are just going to quickly go and heal everyone up at the Pokemon Center before we go any further. And then we are going to hop right into this gym battle, and we will try as hard as we can to get our 6th gym badge. Or is this our 5th? I'm pretty sure this is our 6th. Yes, it is. This will be our 6th. I was right. Wow. But we are off to the Pokemon Center, so that way we can be very well prepared for what this gym has to offer us for challenges. And we are going to make sure that we are quite ready for everything. And after this, guys, be ready for Wednesday's episode, where we will be hopefully going, or sorry, not Wednesday, Thursday's episode, where we will be going out to the next city, and once we get to the next city, of course, we will have to get ready to take on Team Magma. But that should not be a problem for us, because of course our Pokemon don't ever have problems taking any Team Magma grunts on. And as you guys know, this place is, for those of you guys who don't know, this gym is a giant maze, and it's basically like pulling teeth. I love this gym, at the same time I also hated it. Especially in the original, I hated this gym because of the back and forth motions you have to make and figure out where everything goes. And down goes this Swellow, and it looks like, and there it is, Scrubber Ducky 37. And seeing as how you're bringing in a Skarmory, we are going to switch out to our newly added cast form. Lolo is here. We're going for a sunny day, because of course you guys know steel types are weak to fire types, so this will be a very handy thing for us. And we are going to go for a super effective Weather Ball. So let's hit this thing with a Weather Ball and see, almost an insta kill. And of course this thing has Sturdy, so one more Weather Ball and we should be able to get it right on through this gym. And down goes the Skarmory. And there we go. Jen hits 36. Speedy Gaming hits 37. Let's get that Speedy Gaming and Jen Myrtle hype in the comment section, along with Scrubber Ducky. And as you guys know, we are not skimping out on any of these trainers because, well, we kind of can't. So, we are going to just do our best, try to make it through this gym, and after this gym, of course, we will be moving on to get to the next city. And after that, that's basically my plan for this. But as I said, in this episode, we are just getting our 6th gym badge, and then in Thursday's episode, of course, we will be moving on to getting our, or into the next city, and then hopefully, we'll say in the next 2 episodes, we'll be able to make it to the next gym, beat the next gym, and move on from there. And of course, you guys know that once we beat the gym, once we get, we'll have to go to the Magma headquarters within, okay, so it'll be probably in the next 3 episodes, we'll be able to make it to the gym, because we will have to go through the Team Magma headquarters, and then from there, we will have to go all the way through to take on, I believe it is our rival in the next town as well. So there's a lot of action coming up in these next few episodes. So I hope you guys are really hype about that, because if you guys can't tell, I am actually really excited about that. So far, this has been really fun, and I've enjoyed every minute of doing this. So really quickly, we're going to see if we have anything to just heal up some. We have 1 max elixir and 1 PP max. Alright, so we're going to save off on using those, mainly because right now we're just really trying to make it through this gym. And I think possibly in this episode we should probably make it through very easily without having to worry too much about a lot. I mean, worst come to worst, we have to redo the gym, which is actually, I'm really hoping that we make it through this gym with really no problems. That is my hope. because as you guys know right now, Royalty being the level that she is very powerful. So actually, we are just going to quickly use the max. Actually, no. We'll save the max ether and we'll just quickly throw a super potion up on Miss Low. And then from there, we are going to switch up the party real quick. We are going to put Speedy Gaming in the front, followed by Scrubber Ducky, Royalty, Jen, and Obito, and then of course Lolo. So here we go, guys. Let's get this gym battle started. Let's get this off to a really powerful. Well, let's get this episode off or ending with a very positive note. Let's get this gym badge. So let's see how strong her Pokemon are and if they can really beat us. Let's find out right now, because I don't think they can. And let's see what gym leader Winona sends out. She's going to start off with a Swellow, which is okay by me, because of course we are going to start off with Speedy Gaming. And right off the bat, we're going to go right into our Mega Evolution and drop down the rocks so we can land a super effective Rock Slide. And we'll see how much damage this deals to this Swellow. And there's the Aerial Ace. Let's see if we can get a one-hit KO, and we do. And down goes the Swellow, which gives Speedy a nice bit of XP. And Cast Form goes up. Altaria's coming in, and I think this would be a good chance to send in our Cast Form, because as you guys, for those of you who don't know, Altaria, if I remember correctly, is part Dragon type. So we can go for the Hail. And I'm sorry about that, guys. I had spit on the screen. So we are going to go for Hail to get that nice transformation into the Ice typing. And then we are going to just drop down a Weather Ball on this Altaria to see how much damage this deals. To see if we can deal a lot of damage right off the bat. And down goes the Altaria. Let's see what her next Pokemon is. Of course, it is going to be Skarmory. So we are going to stay in. And you know what? We're just going to go for a Weather Ball. So I want to see if this deals a lot of damage to this Skarmory and if it's going to kill. And it doesn't look like it is, which is actually okay. Oh. That is okay. At least we know now that we can deal a lot of damage with that Weather Ball to a Skarmory, a real decent amount. So we're just going to go for the Rock Slide and hopefully take this Skarmory. Oh, this Skarmory survives. This just does not bode well for us. So I'm going to go for the Water Gun to try to drop this thing a little bit of health, not a lot, because I know Water Gun does not deal a lot of damage, but and it avoided our attack. But I do know that Water Gun can be effective at some points. Drop some more rocks on this Skarmory, and of course it's going to start lowering the accuracy of Speedy, so we're going to try again for that Rock Slide, and of course going for the accuracy reducing stat. And this piece of trash just keeps going for it. So we're going to go, hopefully, and land a rock slide sooner or later, because of course we do need the damage. This is really starting to frustrate me, so we are going to quickly heal up as fast as possible. And then we are going to try, and of course, let's hope we can land a, there we go, landed a rock slide, and that Skarmory, that trash Skarmory, survived on 1 HP. Can we get a water gun off? Yes, we can, and down goes this Skarmory, which is great news for us. Speedy Gaming goes to 38. So congratulations, Speedy. Obito Uchiha, congratulations, my friend, and you have just gone up. So now we are going to switch over, and we are going to send out, I believe, you know what, we should send out Jen, to let Jen pick up the kill would be amazing. So of course we are going to send Jen, aka the Roselia, in, and we are just going to start with the Stun Spore. Why? Because we do not want this Pokemon going for anything ridiculous. Of course, this Aerial Ace is super effective, takes us down to about half health. And we are going to Leech Seed this. Eek. Mistake made. I was hoping we could survive that, but that is alright. Because I think we will finish this game off the way we started it, and send out Speedy. And we are going to drop the Rock Slide on this Petalburr and hope that it kills, and it does. And with that, guys, I believe we just got our 6th gym badge, so congratulations to us. And let's get it for everybody on the team, even those who put their very, very livelihoods on the line. I am of course talking of the two Pokemon that we've had who died in unfortunate accidents. It is very well, but we are going to end this episode off at the Pokemon Center where we started, so that way our Pokemon will be all healed up for our adventure in the next episode. But guys, I do want to say that this episode is going to end at, I'm hoping, the exact 30-minute mark. So guys, here's what I will say. I'm looking forward to the next 3 episodes where we will be making our journey into the next city, taking on Team Magma, and hopefully within the next 2 episodes we should be making it to the where we will be able to get our 7th gym badge, and then from there we will be moving on to getting, or where we will be getting our 8th and final gym badge, along with catching the legendary. I am of course talking about Groudon. So with that, guys, we are going to end this episode off right here. And again, I would like to say congratulations to everybody, because you guys are the true MVPs, and we did officially get our 6th gym badge. And with that, guys, you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode.